WALTWINS, we have the meats for sandwiches. Much like Arby's, the beef and cheddar. This is a highly requested cook, and we want to show you a very simple way to get it done. You want to see our take on the Arby's beef and cheddar sandwich? Then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back. I'm Adam. I'm Brett, and we are the WALTWINS. If this is your first time here with us, though, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these cooks that we do here on the Blackstone Griddle, even when these cooks is just really a simple way of heating up one of our favorites. Or just warming up food and building a sandwich. You know, Brett, we hear all the time, especially looking at Facebook groups and others, what else is there to do on the Blackstone? I'm tired of smash burgers, which, by the way,
I know
why?
why.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay.
I'm tired of cheesesteaks. What else can one do on the Blackstone?
Lots.
Well, I don't know if you've seen, we have about 200, 300, I don't know how many, ton of videos.
Hundreds.
Hundreds of videos on our channel highlighting a lot of different cooks. Now, when we did our French dip burger a couple weeks ago,
Oh my gosh.
it was something that had been requested in the past, all of a sudden came to the forefront. It was requested many times in the comment section there, and that was the beef and cheddar. And we are so excited to show a really simple way to get this done. Brett, why don't you talk about the groceries? What do we got going on here, man? Well, of course, we have the roast beef right here. We picked this up at Sam's Club. We're super excited to try it. We are going to be putting it on this onion bun, which is a requirement for the beef and cheddar.
Right.
And to the cheddar part, well, here's the cheddar. And then this homemade Arby's sauce that I made. When I had Adam taste it, he thought it was the real deal. So we're definitely excited to bring it to the sandwich. Once the meat is warmed up, we're going to put it in the au jus to add a little extra juice to our bite on this. And then now Adam had to do the second take. And here are the Arby's seasoned curly fries that are currently in the air fryer cooking as we speak. Every time we go to film the grocery store, I say, we have everything here. We always say and we always think we do, and how many times we have to do a second take. So I had to go back in and throw these fries in there, but that's okay because they are absolutely worth it. We've got them in the basket now. They've been there for about 5 to 7 minutes.
Yep.
They're probably pushing close to being done. We did cook them on high. I had Brett toss them in a little bit ago, right before we started filming. The reason is because those are probably going to take longer than anything else to cook.
Yes.
We also got the cheese sauce on, and we've got this side on the griddle now. In fact, we can start moving our operation. The griddle is set to medium low. In fact, I'm going to crank this down to low. Really, all we're doing on this one, we know that the griddle is amazing for cooking things. It's also a nice way to heat things up or reheat things. In this case, the meat we're heating up, and we're just keeping the au jus nice and toasty. So we're just putting it on low heat, and we're just going to show you how we build this because we just want to have fun with this one. And thanks for joining us as well. We want to show you how we do this. But let's go ahead and change the angles here. So we do have our roast beef. Again, this is just packaged roast beef. We can make it ourselves and thinly slice it and do this, but you know what? That's what you do with leftovers. We're just going to do this real quick. But before we do, Brett, what do you got over there, man? We actually have we're going to be having a mail time segment here at the end.
Yes, I love
again,
these.
another package from a huge supporter of ours. It is Frank Marullo from Montana. And he said that he was so happy
excited.
when we did the White Castles because it just brought up great childhood memories. So he said he wanted to send something to us, just kind of show us a thanks. And so we're definitely excited and honored for this one right here. So we'll be doing this a little at the end. So we are super excited about that. All I'm going to do is just toss a bunch of this down on the griddle, and all we're doing is just warming this up. Then we're going to toss it in the au jus to make this super juicy before we toss it on the buns. And Brett, talk a little bit about your sauce, man.
Yeah, by the way, this is a really tough job of mine. This is
I have one job, and so if I ruin it, that's going to be that dude you had one job. So I have the cheddar sauce. Now, like Adam said, we do have our own cheddar sauce that we have made. In fact, we'll have that recipe posted below. But again, because we are showing you just how quick this is, we did, prepackaged roast beef, we did prepackaged au jus, and so we did the same with the cheese. And so we just want to show you a very easy thing that you can throw down on the Blackstone and have a good, delicious copycat of one of our favorites at Arby's. Right, dude. So all I'm doing is really warming this roast beef up. And Brett, do you know where Arby's got its name from? I did at one point in my life. What's RB stands for roast beef. There you go. They turned into Arby's. Wow. Well, I've learned my thing for the day. It looks like I can pack it up. Do you think I'm using enough roast beef? We've got enough to feed an army. Yeah, I think you have enough to make Arby's jealous. Yeah. Hey. Although you can go double the meat at Arby's. I know, but we're not going to pile all this. We've just got a lot of family that wants them as well. We'll build 2 sandwiches. But look at some of this is just ready to go, Brett. I'm just dumping this
for
in
sure.
there.
That's all we had to do was warm it up. Plus this au jus is warm as well, so it's going to continue the warming process.
Right, so and that's another thing. We had cooked the au jus ahead of time in here, so oh yeah, move the spoon at this point. This is good to go. Also, Brett, talk to me about your Arby's sauce, dude, because the first time Brett shared his Arby's sauce with me, I legit thought he just got Arby's sauce and put it in.
And it's funny, I saw this recipe once. It's ketchup, water, and garlic powder. I saw it, I made it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is Arby's sauce. And then I went to look back again to make sure I had everything right, and I can't find that recipe anymore. Now I see some has like brown sugar and salt and pepper, and I'm like, no, I just remember water, ketchup, and garlic powder, and this is it.
I did happen to find that recipe today, by the way.
Oh,
you were
well,
right.
so there you go. I forgot where I found it.
One thing I want to say, we could have just put this in the hot au jus sauce, but I wanted some of this. This is crisping up just a little bit, which is what I want. And so I'm putting that in there. Oh, bro, this is this is going to probably be one of my favorite copycats.
I'm absolutely geeked for this sandwich, bro.
He is. Brett's been wanting to do this for a while. Eugene Owens shared his pictures with us on Facebook for a long time ago. And we kept saying, we're going to do this one. So shout out to Eugene. Thank you for the suggestion and the follow-up and telling us once again, get this one done. We finally got it done. And listen, this is going to be so good. Look, I'm filling up the pot
There
here.
you go. I was going to say,
look
mix
at that.
it up.
I'm going to. I just want to get all this
dude.
in there. This is
so good.
so awesome. Now, all we have left to do, really, let that cheese sauce go. We're going to finish warming this up. Cannon and get Kenzie, because I think we're ready for some B-roll. All right, dude.
Okay, I promise you, you put more cheddar than Arby's does. Sandwich.
I'm just saying.
And I'm not complaining at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
I'm leaving the gloves on for a reason. Now,
Oh, I should have gloved up for this.
Being honest, here's my moment of truth. Typically, when I go to Arby's, I don't care so much for the onion buns because it becomes too much for me. And I love the cheddar. I love the Arby's sauce on there, and I love the roast beef. So I asked for the sesame seed bun. Having said that, I'm excited for this. But Brett, we keep talking about it, or we can just dig in.
Let's dig in.
Like we say, it can look amazing.
Oh my gosh. Arby's, what up?
Competition.
Competition much?
Chicken sandwich competition. I think there's a roast beef
competition.
Really, this is none of ours. We just warmed this all up.
That's not our recipe.
It can look amazing.
It looks amazing.
It can smell amazing.
It has smelled amazing the entire time.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Cheers, Ollie, to that, my brother. Oh, my word.
We just have Arby's on that plate right now.
Yep. Arby's right here.
You hear that? That's how good it was. My watch dinged. So normally what I do, and I appreciate how much of the Arby's sauce you put on the bottom.
There's the fries.
Because I get, when I go to Arby's, I say when they ask, would you want anything? I said, as much Arby's sauce as you can give me without getting in trouble. Because I will take and squeeze a bunch on every single bite. I just have the packet, bite, packet, bite. I need another bite.
Yeah. Like we said, we make a good cheddar sauce. And to me, all cheddar sauces start to taste the same. This one's just as good as that one. Best part about it, we bought the huge tin for $5, and that will last forever. This was amazing. Cannon, what do you think, buddy? Really good? Let me get you a paper towel. Sometimes we do these copycats and you think, okay, are we gonna get pretty close? This one was pretty close. I will say not spot on. And the only difference, here's the deal. I would say the roast beef, phenomenal, and the au jus, absolutely amazing. It's the weirdest thing because this is thin. Arby's is slightly thinner, but they pile it on a little bit more.
Yeah.
That would be the only difference. So Arby's, you got some great roast beef for sure. If I'm doing this at home, I would do this every time. I'd have no problem with it.
Well, and not only that, but we did have like a whole pot full of roast beef, so we could have actually added more for that.
Added more for
that,
sure.
So,
but Brett, let's go ahead and get to our the groceries. I was gonna say get to the groceries. Let's go ahead and get to the mail.
there we go, from Frank Maruo.
All right, let's go ahead and dig in, Frank. We're super excited for this one. So here we go. We've got it open. As always, we got our nice letter. You can hold that.
It's a handwritten letter, as Frank always does. He dates it. It's just so, it just puts a little more of a personal touch to it.
So this is a personal letter to us. The last thing it says a couple of things. Remember, family comes first. Man, thank you so much for sharing this with us. P.S. If you guys ever come to Montana to see Yellowstone or Glacier, ghost towns, etc., let me know. I can line you out. For sure, Frank, we'll reach out to you for sure. We head out west.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we're from Utah, so that's kind of our neck of the woods. So if we are definitely up in that area, maybe we hit the road on tour and we make it to Montana to cook, we'll definitely seek you out, Frank.
Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? First of all, so we've got a Montana box. And we've got some seasonings in there. Look, and they're packaged in here. They're all nailed in here nice and tight. So I don't want to open that packaging just yet. So we're looking at Chili Sublime. We've got an all-natural seasoning with sea salt, some lemon pepper, and pepper blend. This is all Alpine Touch. Here's the deal. This is all glued and held together in this beautiful box.
Great presentation.
Until we start to use this, which we will be using pretty soon, I don't want to break this open. Frank, this means so much to us. Thank you so much.
Great touch.
We love us some good seasonings for sure.
And we love us some Frank from Montana. We thank you so
Absolutely.
much for your support.
If you are looking for a way to support us, though, we do have a link to our merchandise store in the description below this video. So don't forget to check that out. We do our merchandise through Digital Promotions, who works closely with Crossroads Missions. And Crossroads Missions fulfills so many different service opportunities throughout the world, not just the United States, but throughout the world. A portion of all the purchases made through the WALTWINS goes to support Crossroads Missions and the amazing work that they do. We couldn't be more honored to be part of such an amazing organization. So that's one way you can support us, and another way is through our Patreon page.
Yeah, big shout out to our Patreons, aka our Griddle Entourage. We love you guys. Shout to you. And if you want more information on that, again, that is down below as well.
Yeah, no kidding.
Didn't happen.
He didn't set me up, so I had nothing to knock out. All right, Brett, I'm so excited for this one. I want to go and finish this food, and also I want to go and crack these seasonings open for Frank. Frank, again, thank you so much, and thank you just for being here. By the way, did you give this video a thumbs up yet? If you didn't, now would be a perfect time to do so. We really do appreciate it. Aside from coming to knock out this banger copycat, easy, just warming up the food and tossing it on the griddle, but another
putting it in my
awesome
mouth, and that's pretty much all I did.
Then aside from that, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin,
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!